centuries, it's been touted as a noble profession with humble beginnings. You could find kind-hearted servant helpers and volunteers focusing on the poor and disadvantaged. Its earliest recorded history dates to the 19th century in Europe and across the United States. Hi, I'm Dr. Dacia, host of PowerTalks with the Talk Doctor, and welcome to this special edition broadcast. Celebrating social workers, and I'm highlighting 3 amazing women in the social work profession. It pleases me to be able to bring you this broadcast in honor of Social Work Month, as well as Women in History Month. Still a very women-led profession, you will find social workers all across the world using their skills in businesses and organizations, helping people in situations and circumstances, individuals, families, couples, groups. No matter the situation, a social worker is there trying to help that person in situation to thrive. You can find social workers in just about any place of business. They are found in hospitals, community health centers, businesses and organizations, insurance companies, child welfare groups, higher education, and even in private practice, police departments, courthouses, and the list goes on. Too endless to announce here today. You know, I remember being in a period of time where I contemplated what profession I was going to get into after my undergraduate work. And it was a toss-up between getting a master's in psychology or a master's in social work. And I remember one wise person said to me, you ought to get the MSW. It's going to open up so many doors for you. And I'm so glad that I did. This profession has afforded me so many wonderful opportunities that I couldn't even begin to count them. You see, a social worker is someone who has very distinct and specific skill sets, which affords them the opportunity to do things like lead a multidisciplinary group, such as in a hospital setting, or even in a business. Social workers have skill sets that afford them the opportunity to take a problem, pull it apart, and find the best solution for that particular situation, whether it be helping a person in their personal lives or helping an organization decide on a strategic plan of operation to move forward. I was accepted into one of the top social work programs across the United States, Hunter College School of Social Work, and my experiences there has been one that has always been with me, no matter where I found myself in this particular profession. So in a moment, you'll be hearing from 3 amazing and dynamic women who will tell us what it means to them to be a social worker. My first guest that you're going to hear from is a dear friend. We met some 20 plus
The social work profession is broad, with many layers and opportunities. Social workers are present in every facet of community life: correctional facilities, mental health, hospitals, private practice, politics, international refugee camps, and all levels of government. Social workers are consultants, professors, administrators, researchers, and supervisors. The list can go on and on and on. Social workers are trained to enhance the client's well-being and help meet their basic needs. Social workers promote self-determination where they empower clients with the knowledge, resources, and understanding to help themselves better. Social workers coach and teach the client self-advocacy skills. The beauty of social work is the ability, the skill to be a change agent, a difference maker. I work in a hospital setting where I change the culture of how patients receive grief care while empowering nurses and providers to face their fears and insecurities when providing patient care. Social Work Month is a wonderful time to shine a light on the great contributions made by social workers and to celebrate all that they do to impact lives and communities. To my fellow social workers, thank you for all that you do.
I've known my next guest all my life. In fact, it is her inspiration that really brought me to this profession. Back when we resided together in New York City, she would come home and share these fascinating stories about clients she had helped. And what was even more exhilarating were those stories she told about advocating for her clients
Hello,
in court.
I'm
This
Hyacinth.
just really
It's Social
intrigued me,
Work
and I just knew that
Month,
this was the
a time
profession
to
for me.
appreciate social
Her
workers
stories
and to
has
let them know how
really
much they are
continued
needed.
to inspire
I
my
love
mind
being a
ever
social
since.
worker.
And I'm really
However,
thrilled that she took the
sometimes it
time
can be
out to be here
stressful.
today to tell
So,
us
what does it
what
mean to
the
me to be a
social
social
worker or
worker?
being a social worker
I
means to
had to
her.
really think
She's
about this
none other
question.
than my big
So, when I
sis,
thought about
Hyacinth
it,
Danielle.
many words
Hyacinth,
came to
please tell
mind:
us, what does it mean to
empowerment,
you to be a social
compassion,
worker?
dedication, a good listener, and a good communicator, non judgmental. Social work to me is helping others to overcome challenges and making a difference in people's lives, setting appropriate boundaries, and building relationships with the people I work with, assisting a client with achieving his or her goals. To me, it's being a good leader and setting goals for myself and self care. It is also rewarding. There are positive benefits to being a social worker. Let's celebrate social workers every day. We do so much to assist others to function in this world.
My third and final guest is someone I've known since undergrad school. My, how time flies, because we were just kids when we met, finding our way in this world. Over the years, we have grown to be more than friends. We are so much more like family. So much so that my children call her Auntie Tony. Some of her character traits are direct, organized, sincere, loyal, dependable, and I can go on. She currently works at a hospital in New York City, and she's also in private practice. It pleases me that she is in this profession because she has truly given me so much more than just a friendship. I jokingly said to her as we were preparing for this, you know, I'd come to you for some restorative support. And if you think that that's a joke, just listen to what she says about what it means to her to be a social worker.
Hello, my name is Tony. I'm a social worker in New York City, providing services to families in crisis as well as psychiatric emergency services. As a part of National Social Work Month, this message is also sent forth in honor of all the social workers that came before me and those that will come after me. It's a privilege to be a part of this profession. It's also a privilege to be able to serve when individuals are often in distress or in crisis. As social workers, we have the unique opportunity to assist as a part of the restorative process in bringing some wholeness back to families, to individuals who are in need. Specifically, this profession focuses on helping individuals, elevate to live their lives in such a way that they are able to focus on being their best selves. As a part of this profession, it's very rewarding to find that you are a part of the helping process to restore individuals. As we continue to celebrate National Social Work Month, I want to take this time to encourage other social workers in this profession to continue the efforts of restoring individuals to wholeness. Many parts of this profession may be different for several individuals, but the focus continues to be restoring individuals. Thank you so much for celebrating National Social Work Month.
Well, there you have it. These beautiful women who have shared with us today what it means to them to be a social worker. You know, for me, thinking about this very old and noble profession, I could not have asked for a better education and the experiences that I have been afforded. It pleases me to know that social workers are sincere, kind, caring, dependable, conscientious, great leaders. And it pleases me even more when I think about this profession being women-led. As this being Women in History Month, there are so many of you out there, whether you still work in grassroots, in the community, in the trenches, in the field, or whether you have some cushy position with a nice office with a view, we all have one mindset: meeting you where you are. And I salute you, all of you social workers out there, and all of you women doing your thing. Continue to do the good work that you do. And to the 3 women that were here today to tell us all about what it means to be a social worker, thank you for leading the cause. This has been Dr. Dacia's special edition of PowerTalks with the Talk Doctor, featuring women in history and most certainly the wonderful women who work in the social work profession. Tune in next time for more Power Talks with the Talk Doctor, featuring Ask the Talk Doctor Live. We love you for watching. Bye now.